There are people serving life sentences for less than what Hunter Biden has done. Joe Biden has dementia. World War III is here. When the word homeless is used, we picture an unkept person holding a sign at an intersection or someone sleeping on a sidewalk. We can define homeless. Define home. Is a deployed soldier homeless? Are they at home? The people who set up homeless programs are so far detached from what it actually is to be impoverished and destitute. Idealistic methods for quote unquote helping cannot solve homelessness. Red tape creates employment for people. Money isn't real. Never trust anyone. People who want power are the least qualified to have it. Fear, greed, and love. These three emotions motivate people. When you have love, you see that people who are motivated by fear and greed will never be fulfilled. There is no such thing as mental illness. There are broken hearts and people who are filled with fear and greed. People avoid being alone because angels and demons are real. Look at the net worth of people who work in government. When they go into office, their net worth is X. When they get out of office, their net worth is Y. Subtract Y from X and then compare it to their annual salary. Basic arithmetic demonstrates that the highest level of government is absolutely corrupt. People are dying in the streets. Our country is being invaded. Joe Biden has dementia. Don't worry about my hallucinations telling me what to do. Worry about me telling them what to do. There isn't a person alive on the earth who would not take every penny you have and leave you for dead. You can never trust a single person. Roses are red and love is fake. A wedding is just a funeral with cake. Death is my friend. I see shadows move. I know all your secrets. When someone has inner peace, it brings out the inner demons of the people around them. People hate being alone because angels and demons are real. A couple of weeks ago, I heard a woman sobbing in public. I didn't know what to do because she was with a man. When in doubt, do nothing and say nothing. When someone says, "What do you mean?" they are not on your frequency and they are incapable of understanding you. You should terminate communicating with anyone who says this to you. For example, if I say the sky is blue or water is wet, and someone says, "What do you mean?" they are not worth my time. All honorably discharged veterans should get E1 base pay for life, or their disability rating, whichever is higher. All 100% P&T should automatically get SSDI. Homelessness is not solvable. This world is no one's home. When most people say the word homeless, the image of someone standing on a corner or sleeping in a sleeping bag on the sidewalk is what we think of. If you put that person into a hotel room, are they at home? If you put that person into an apartment, are they at home? If you put that person into a house, are they at home? We are all just dust. The person who pushes for compromise is the person who is wrong. Someone who is correct will just be correct without trying to convince others that he or she is correct. If someone is talking about compromise, you should completely ignore them. Drugs are poison. Psychology and psychiatry are witchcraft. This life is heaven. Serving in the military trains you to run towards gunfire. Military training causes men and women to become fearless. After someone gets out of the military, they might have trouble walking into a gas station and interacting with the lowest member of society to purchase a soda or put gas in their vehicle. No offense to someone who works at a gas station, but at that moment you are getting paid minimum wage. What causes fear in that veteran in that moment? What is the value statement in this equation? Compare the value of the veteran to the value of the person working at the gas station. Do you want to be rich beyond your wildest dreams and happy for the rest of your life? Well, it's never going to happen because everyone in this world will take everything that you have and they will mock you and make fun of you every day. Money isn't real and you can never trust anyone. Civilians have a perspective based on enjoying life from making choices. A soldier knows that the purpose of life is to suffer and die. Take your happiness and freedom and fuck off. Anyone who ever takes pills for any reason is broken, weak, defeated, and dependent. I will never take any pill ever for any reason. There is no such thing as mental health. All diseases can be cured by prayer and fasting. When you are a homeless veteran and you call the VA for help, they tell you to do things that you can't do and fill out paperwork that will not get you anything that is worth your time. Most people try to do as little as possible at their job. People are trying to do the bare minimum to get as much money as possible and just go home. When you look at the advertisements, there are bullet points of all the things that the VA is going to provide you with. The point of sale for the charity has to provide employment for a lot of people, so that complicates it for the person who really needs help. Help is cash money and a house on 5 acres. The way that charity is presented is a corporate ladder of homelessness. Shelter, voucher for apartment, job training for a job that won't pay the bills that you are already overqualified for, therapy, case management, blah, blah, blah. Every step through the process gives a few people a job. As a veteran, we've already jumped through a lot of hoops and in many cases are more qualified than the people we are talking to get charity, which makes it laborious and tedious. The highest achievers in the civilian world are athletes. The military world is a world of death. The civilian world is a world of life. Civilians are interested in competing and being entertained. On the world stage, competition is war. When someone gets out of the military, they enter back into the world of being entertained. The veteran's best efforts are trivialized by people in their family who weren't in the military, who have only been looking for entertainment their whole lives. If a veteran is in the presence of his family and he is sitting and being quiet, the presumption is that there is something wrong with him. The truth is there's something wrong with everyone, and people who have not been in the military have kept what is wrong with them a secret. The military exposes every vulnerability and forces the veteran to conquer them and face an enemy who has done the same.